Samantha sang with the emotion on the Sunny Sunrise Show at 7:09. Good morning. How you doing this morning? I'm Diane Travis, along with Mike Taylor. Clouds giving way to some sunshine today with a high of 70. And currently it's about 59 degrees in downtown Kerrville. So, Mike Taylor, every Tuesday and Thursday morning, we're going to have Lainie Johnson on with the Pregnancy Resource Center to talk about parenting tips, because you have little Jack who's 9 months old.
Right.
And we just need some tips. I know a lot of people have little babies and also, older kids that they could use some advice with. So on the line with us right now at 257-7866, 830-257-SUNNY, it's Lainie Johnson from Pregnancy Resource Center. Good morning.
Good morning, Diane and Mike. How did you guys sleep last night? I slept wonderfully, and I'm off to a great start this morning. How about you?
Me too.
We're sleeping a lot better now. Your advice really helped us over the weekend. He is actually sleeping in his crib now, and before he want to go to sleep in his crib, we're not really to the point where we can stand by the door and he'll lay down and go to sleep by himself yet, but we're getting there. I mean, it's actually, I can see it in the next week or two.
Well, remember that going to sleep is something you teach your baby. It isn't something that will come naturally. If you don't teach it to him, he'll stay awake until he can't stay awake any longer.
Right.
It's fun to be awake, right? When you're a baby.
Yes.
Personally, now I like to sleep.
That's right, don't we, though?
I digress. Go ahead.
I do have a question about in the middle of the night. What do we do when Jack wakes up in the middle of the night?
Okay, what you have to remember is that, first of all, if he's sick or he's teething, that changes all of this. Then he needs to be held, comforted, medical care, whatever he needs. But barring that, if he is 7 to 9 months old and he's 10 to 15 pounds, then he shouldn't be hungry during the night.
He's 26 pounds.
Hungry. He's how many?
26 pounds.
Okay, then he's not likely to be hungry during the night. If he's hungry, I would ask the doctor about that. But at that age, he should be able to go all night without eating.
Okay.
But when he wakes up and he cries in his crib, whether he's crying when you first put him in or if he's crying during the night, it's because he's afraid. He is being separated from that constant attachment to his mother, and now you're putting him in a location where he can't see his mother or his father.
Right.
When you pick him up when he cries like that, you're teaching him that crying works.
Ah.
If you go to the door and just reassure him and extend that time incrementally between the reassuring visits, he will stop being afraid. He will lose that fear, that separation fear. And that's what that cry is that you hear. It's fear.
I see.
I don't know where you are, Mom and Dad. I'm scared.
And he's pretty stubborn, too. I mean, because we'll start out at 2 minutes and then we'll go 4 minutes, but we were up to almost 90 minutes on Sunday, and he's very stubborn. He loves his mommy and daddy, I guess.
Well, what makes him stubborn is that probably at some point you gave in and picked him up.
Right.
And that's what taught him that it works. If I cry enough, I can outcry them.
So basically we did it, and now we got to undo it.
Right, you did it, you have to undo it. But always make sure he's not sick, make sure he's not teething, because if he's teething, he's in pain.
Right, and he does have his bottom teeth coming through.
And so that can have a big bearing on it.
Now, can we talk about that on Thursday?
We sure can.
Oh, good.
Okay.
So we're definitely going to try that, and we'll get back to you on Thursday. It's going better. It's going a lot better. So
I can tell Mike has brighter eyes this morning.
Good.
Yep.
I'm glad to hear that. And it's not just the coffee, right?
Right.